Hi everyone and welcome to Winter 2018. I cannot believe another new semester is already underway. By now you have received an email from me with information regarding which learning management system, or LMS as we commonly refer to it, we will be using for this semester. We are part of a pilot process for the Sports Administration program to help the program make the switch to the new learning management system the university is moving to, called Canvas. The plan is to have all courses running on Canvas at the university by spring-summer 2018. Navigating through Canvas is really pretty easy and very mobile friendly. I think you will develop a level of comfort with Canvas very quickly. If you have any questions throughout the process, please let me know. I am here to help us make the transition. To begin, you can access Canvas by two different ways. One is through the typical Academica, or the other is by actually typing in http canvas.wayne.edu. Once there, you'll see a Academica login screen, and you can just log in with your typical login credentials. But let me go back to Academica here and log in that way. And this is my typical login screen. I'm sure yours looks very similar. And if you use this method and you go across the top green bar, you'll see Blackboard, and then you're going to see a little circle thing next to Blackboard just to the right, and it says Canvas. You can go ahead and click on that, and that will take you to the Canvas learning management system. Once you are logged in, you are at what's called the dashboard, and mine will look probably pretty different than yours. I have quite a few courses listed on here, and so don't worry. But you'll want to click on the Winter 2018 Workshop Kinesiology Health KHS 6540, and I try to make it simple. You should see this leadership picture right here, and what to do is just go ahead and click on that box. And after you click on the course, you will be taken to what is considered our course landing page. And you will see navigation buttons to the left-hand side, just like this. And this actually mirrors, as close as I could get it, to a typical sports administration course in Blackboard. So you will spend the majority of your time in modules. So please go ahead and click modules. And to begin working in Canvas, just like any other sports administration course, I ask that you go ahead and start with the Start Here section. Now yours might look like this, which is perfectly fine. You can just go ahead and open it by clicking Start Here, and then you have several different pieces of information below. So let's start by going ahead and clicking on Welcome. And this just is a brief information and my contact information, so just a quick hello, and here's my contact stuff in case you need it very, very quickly. Then you have two options from here. You can either go ahead and go back to modules, and you see the same screen that you had before, or you can use the next button, and that will just take you down the line and the list of what was on the first modules page. Now, the first assignment that you'll have in this class is called the Introduction to Canvas Earned Badges assignment. And basically what this is an introduction to using Canvas platform. And this was created by another faculty member, Dr. Geraldine Stevens, and some of our other colleagues. And this is to help students get acquainted with and get used to some of the cool tools that Canvas has. So this will be your first assignment. And what you'll need to do is work through this course, and it'll open up for you, and you may have to join the course, which is perfectly fine. You would just click to join and it'll pop up, and then you'll go ahead and work through these three different modules. They're really not that time consuming. I've gone through them myself, and after you complete each of the modules, you'll earn a badge. What you'll want to do is go through the information on how to share your badges, and then just go ahead and post a copy of the badges to the assignment. So you'll go ahead and click Submit Assignment, and then you'll be able to upload your badges, either if you want to provide the URL code, or if you want to provide a PDF, that's perfectly fine too, whichever you'd like to do. So that's your first assignment to help you gain some comfort with Canvas. Next, if I click next here, you'll see my introduction and a brief video. I try to keep this a little bit short, so that way I have like a bulleted list instead of making you read lots of paragraphs. So again, my contact information here. You click next, and you will be taken to our page for our teaching assistant, Carrie Roethlisberger. She'll be working with us throughout the course as well. Next, you'll see the course syllabus information, course objectives. Now, I like to use tabs when it comes to materials because I think it's really easy to click through and continue on with things. So just to let you know, if you see the little document and the pop-out sign, basically what's going to happen is the course syllabus will pop open, and you'll see that all throughout the course in various different components. So make sure you save a copy of this. I always actually recommend printing it out, so that way you have a copy, but it's completely up to you. If you click on the next tab, it'll give you your course objectives, and the next tab are the course policies. Again, you can continue scrolling down. Next tab is the Sports Administration Web Agreement. And last but not least, our course textbook information. Yes, we do have a required course text for this course. You have a variety of options to purchase the book. You can purchase the paper copy. You can purchase the digital copy. It's completely up to you, whatever you like. I'm kind of a digital copy person, so I like to have that. But it's completely up to you, whatever works best for you. And you can visit the bookstore. They have lots of different options for you. Once you've gone through and reviewed all these tabs, if you click on Next, that will take you to the syllabus quiz. And the syllabus quiz is a very, very short 7-question true-false quiz. Don't be alarmed. It won't take you long. Take the quiz, and that will go ahead and open up Module 1. Next, I have the course question and answers. These are really nice because if you have a question, it's a very general question, not anything related to a grade. I will not discuss grades in an open forum, but if you have a question on something that we're doing in class, or maybe you can't get something to load right into Canvas, you can post them here by clicking on, let's say, general course syllabus questions. Let's say you have a question on maybe sending me an inbox message through Canvas. I'll get to that later. You can always click reply, type in your question, post reply, and then I'll be notified that you posted the question. Your peers will see this as well, so that way if you ever have a question that's pretty general, you can put that here and possibly get it answered before you even have to contact me. If you prefer to email, that's perfectly fine too, but this is just another option for us to communicate. As you can see, I've tried to keep this as organized as possible, so if you have a Module 1 question, post them here, 2, Module 3, Module 4, and so on. All right. Now, instead of clicking Next, as that was an option, I want to just go back to modules just to show you everything we've been through. So you can easily click the Next button to move through everything at the beginning of the course. Now, now you can move on to Module 1. And in Module 1, you're going to see a very similar setup to above as you start moving through the material. So let's start by clicking on Module 1 Learning Objectives. And this just gives you the brief objectives. A lot of the focus for the first module is going to be getting you acquainted with and comfortable with Canvas, as well as the various leadership theories and their application to the beginning application to sport. I'm going to continue choosing to click Next just for the ease. This is the module material areas. I will post a video here. See, I have myself a note. I will get a video here in just a couple of minutes, but since I was working on this, I wanted to get this all set up first. Then you can click through and see the different readings that you'll have, the PowerPoint for this module that I created, several YouTube videos, and also a website. Now, I did keep things rather simplified this module just because we're getting started and people will be joining throughout the next week or two. And so I did not post a ton of content, but most of the content is going to be coming from the readings and the PowerPoints. So as you can see, I can easily click through these just like what you can in Blackboard, go through the table of contents in a module. All right, on to next. This is our introduction activity. Does not need to be long. I'm just asking that you respond to the 3 prompts under the bullet points. You can do this pretty easily by either just typing directly into the text box. So first you'll click reply, and you can type your response into the text box. I'm one of those people that like to type everything in Microsoft Word and then transfer it over. If you can do that as well, but just do not post any attachments for discussions. And then I'm going to ask you to reply to 2 peers after you post yours, and you don't need to do that until January 15th, but the original response is due on the 12th. Okay? And actually, once you type your response, you can go ahead and click post reply. But I'm going to cancel for now. There we go. On to the next. This is the discussion for this module. We're going to talk about leadership theories, so please take a look and review all the instructions. The initial discussion response will be due January 19th, and then you'll have 2 peer responses due January 22nd. This is the bulleted, statement is going to be your prompt, and then the rest are the instructions to go along with it. Same thing as the introductory activity. You can go ahead and press reply, type in or copy and paste your answer in, post reply, and then be ready to respond to your peers. Okay. And then next will be your Module 1 checklist. This is just a review of the due dates. This should all mirror what is in Canvas. All right, so I think I have covered everything. The earn your badges, the Canvas assignment, introduction to Canvas assignment, I think you're going to find very useful and helpful as you move through. So please be sure to do that sooner rather than later. So let me go back to modules here for just 1 second. And I just want to bring your attention to a couple more things. Just below, I'm not going to click on grades, but just below you can click on grades, and it'll show you as you progress through the course the grades that you have earned on the different assignments, as well as my feedback. As soon as we have as soon as I input first grades, I will go ahead and get a video together to show you how to review your grade. The really cool thing about it is you and I can communicate back and forth. So as I go through and I grade something, let's say I didn't get an opportunity to ask you a question in the discussion, just because, I mean, it'll get kind of big. There's quite a few of us in the course. So if I didn't get a chance to ask you a question in the discussion, I can always post a question in your grades, and then you and I can communicate back and forth there. Sometimes in Blackboard, if I asked a question to a student, we'd have to email and it'd be separate, but here everything can be done in Canvas, which is really nice. Also, you'll notice on the far left-hand side in the green column, you're going to see something that's inbox. I'm not going to click on it right now because since I'm in student view, it brings up a red stop sign that says I can't use it. That's because I'm in your view. So if you click on inbox, it's going to be very similar to other email applications you may use, like Gmail or, I don't know, Yahoo. I have an old school Yahoo email. You can go ahead and send me emails that way. I will get those as well, and then you can get them too. You can also have things forwarded to you to your email inbox from Canvas, so you can really personalize this. It's really pretty cool. I think I have covered everything that I need to cover to get us started. If you have any questions, I cannot reiterate enough. Please let me know. I'm here to help. I'm here to make the transition successful and ultimately help the sports administration program move fully to Canvas come spring, summer. So we are going to test this out and run an entire course. I've actually got 2 courses in Canvas this semester. So if you need something, let me know. Other than that, let's have a great course.